And to our feature of the night, Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month is held annually in October. It's a special opportunity to mark the lives of babies lost in pregnancy or soon after birth. Well, this month is focused on remembrance, healing, and connecting with others who have had a similar experience. Tonight, the story of a mother who has experienced infant loss, how she navigated that, and what she wants anyone who has gone through pregnancy loss to know. Lillian Muli with this special report.
Pregnancy is usually a time of excitement and expectation as parents prepare for the arrival of their baby. And it was the same for Mercy and her husband.
It's always been my dream to just get married and then get a child, start a family. And so I knew this is it, I'm on the right path. And then, so we stayed with him for a couple of weeks and then he died suddenly. And threw us completely off. My whole world shattered. I don't even know how to explain it, but my whole world shattered. My dream just broke. My heart broke. I'm there grieving a baby. You're trying to figure out what happened. And it was a painful, painful ordeal.
In addition to the emotional toll of this loss was the physical discomfort that comes after childbirth.
The breast milk, I got so engorged. I was in pain because now your body still doesn't know what's happening. It's still creating milk. So I was in pain. They had to get medication and take to stop the milk, but still the pain was a lot. And you try remedies, you're told to try and put like a cold cabbage to just ease the swelling and all that. So it was, at the same time my CS hasn't fully healed. Remember, I had gone through a CS. So it was a turmoil, both physical and emotional.
Support from friends and family helped the couple get through this difficult period.
People expect the man to be strong and to have it together. So he told me, everyone is telling me to be strong for Mercy, and yet he's also going through his own motions. And so even in my own grief, I had to kind of also find out where he is in his grief and ask him, how are you feeling today? Have you processed? Because it's the two of us going through the experience. And so we'd talk it through, and someone really helped me in the sense of, she told me that it's okay not to be okay. And I told that to my husband, and it was a point of encouragement to, I can go through the emotions without feeling guilt or without minimizing it. And so that was the beginning of going through the different emotions and processing it.
And with time, Mercy conceived again. Sadly, after carrying the pregnancy to term, Mercy lost her second baby after he contracted neonatal pneumonia.
I was in the grief period after the second loss. Grief comes with a magnitude of emotions. There's a confusion, there's a bargaining, and there's the depression that comes. And so it's not linear. So one day you wake up, you're feeling, okay, today I'm feeling okay, I'm a bit better. But by lunchtime, you've gone into depression. You just want to sleep the whole day and not draw the curtains. And by evening, you're at bargaining, at, oh God, how could this happen? Why us?
This took an enormous toll on her. Learning how to move past it was a challenge. You never really get over some of these experiences, she says. She had a supportive work environment and family. That helped a great deal.
I had to pick myself up and I quit. I quit my job. Everything is a trigger. You're walking and like these are the corridors I walked in when I was pregnant. And some people don't know. They'll come and tell you, congratulations, and like, oh my gosh, how do I start saying Hayuko? I was like, I can't handle this. But my boss called me and talked with me. It's like, you know what, if you need more time, we'll give you more time. And so by the time I came back, I was feeling better, my shift was lighter, and I had gotten a newfound purpose. I went back to school to do my master's in counseling psychology. It's something I've always wanted to do because I've always been a helper.
During her healing journey, Mercy started putting her thoughts on paper. She's the author of a book titled Hope for a Grieving Heart.
I feel like God put it in my heart to write a book. And at that same period, I'd get called by different people to go talk to other moms. So a friend will call me, Mercy, come talk to my friend. Her baby just fell off the 7th floor and did not make it. Or I'll give you her number, talk to her and chat with her. Presence is just the most important thing. So even if I'm not going to really talk, I'll just go and maybe share my story. I'm like, I've been through my own.
Mercy now offers support to bereaved parents. She also leads a support group for mothers who have experienced pregnancy or infant loss.
You may feel like your life has ended, like your world has fallen apart and you'll never be happy again or you'll never be able to cope. But that's not true. You can be able to cope and find a way a day at a time. You'll have good days, you'll have bad days. Grief is not linear. So sometimes it feels like you're taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and it's okay. Just be kind to yourself. Look for someone you can talk to who understands, but you will get better. Just trust God and you shall be okay. Finally, we got a boy. He's called Manuel. He's 4.5 years old. So he's really our joy.
Mweni Wamboa, a grief therapist and pastor, has walked with Mercy and her husband through the grieving process. She talks to us on how to cope with trauma and grief.
Loss is something that happens in life, not to life. And therefore we can, and I thank God that now we are living in a time when there are many different kinds of resources available to us. If we can, we may not be responsible for what has happened to us, but our healing and recovery is our responsibility, and we can take charge of that. Number 2, we usually get to be told that time heals. Time does not have any healing capacity. It is what you do during that time that brings about healing. So be an active participant in your recovery.
On Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month on the 15th of October at 7 p.m. in every time zone around the world, we remember the babies that have left their mothers' and fathers' arms too soon by lighting a candle in honor of them. These are some special messages from mothers across the world to their babies in heaven. Whether through miscarriage, birth, or beyond, losing a baby is a devastating experience. Sharing your experience with others who have gone through the same thing helps with a healing journey.